Hello guys, welcome back to another daily race. This is gonna be a race that's been recorded. It's quite a few weeks back, maybe even months. We don't know. This is just a backup video for saying if I'm going on holiday or something. We are at Sardinia, in the Genesis, I think Group 3 cars, maybe Group 4, I don't know yet. Let's see, Group 3. So yeah, no, so 20 laps. Around here on the racing soft tyres. There is a required pit stop, and we are racing against Rory, as you can see behind us, as he is P4. I did do a few laps. I didn't do too much of this on this daily for the week, but I thought I'd hop in for a couple races because I know it was quite decent. And you have to be really consistent around here. So yeah, so we did get a qualifying time of a 51.0, just in front of Rory, so we actually got in front of him. We did do a few laps and we did actually get in front, and we was like, I think it was like 200th in the world at the time. I don't really know right now, but obviously it would have been reset, would probably be a new daily. But you know, so coming to the start of this race, I see not much really happening. Pretty clean, very tough track to keep consistent on. As you see them, that fast swooping left right there, you can easily get wrong, hit barrier. And yeah, no, so the first couple of laps here, we're just trying to feel out the track. We're trying to just get into rhythm. I see Jack Numo, an RTR member, I'm pretty sure, and very quick driver, and as well as Nibele, something like that. I didn't really know him, the Finnish guy, but obviously he must be quick 'cause he's in P2. And obviously you got me and Rory as well. So yeah, so for the start of this race, not really much happening. Oversteering there, and very hard on controller. As you guys know, I'm on controller, and if you are watching Rory, I am hopefully going to get a wheel soon. I have announced it on my YouTube channel, in a stream. I'm hoping to get one very soon, maybe for the Christmas time, but we'll see. You know, so lap 2 again, we're starting to move away from Rory here, so which is very positive from us. Even though he was racing this daily all week, on this race week, which was quite comforting in a way, against such a fast fair few guys. And yeah, no, so coming across the line again, lap 3. So these laps are very short, under a minute, as you can see on the split times. See, Rory nearly going to the back of me there. He had to take action and go a bit wider there. So it was good for him. He did say sorry a couple of times, but you'll see what I do as well. I'll show you guys my perspective on what happens, but we'll get to that when it actually comes. Here, nearly losing control on this right hander. This right hander there is very, very critical. You need to get that dead right to stay within lap time, especially on the qualifying time trial. So it was very critical, as well as in the race as well. You hit that sand, or you hit that gravel or sand. It does lose you a few tenths, and as this race is very consistent, as you see, this top group is not moving away from each other at all. But you know, so we're moving on to lap 5 now, and again, still the same group, still literally in a train. Again, not many overtaking positions you can do. I would say the main overtaking position is probably turn 1, maybe even coming here. But I see here, coming here on board with Rory, him nearly losing control, nearly got into the back of me, and thankfully he didn't hit me and pump me into barrier. But you know, so it's all good in the hood. But you know, so going back on board with me, on lap 5. You do have to pit for this race. You do have to change tyres. As you see, the tyres are starting to wear down pretty quickly, especially me being on controller. It's a bit of a disadvantage on controller, but we do quite well on tyre saving, I'd say. I don't really know. Again, it just depends on the car, and yeah, and how you're using it, as well as not over. If you're oversteering like that, yeah, your tyre wear is gonna go down. But yeah, no. So lap 6, as you can see. Again, this fast left right there is very hard to get right. Well, it's not hard to get right. You just have to hit the apexes dead on as well. You see, hitting up a bit of gravel there. Give it a bit of dirty tyres, and you see Rory again isn't really on me at this point. I think he was just kind of, you know, because we're in this train, we're kind of just chilling at the minute. So it's good. But as you see, the top group have pulled away from the second group. I don't know what the other person is doing as well. It's quite far down from the pack. As you see, lap 9 here, I see my front left is burning up. Just that slight. I think at this point Rory's tyres were probably halfway, so it probably just shows the advantage of being on a wheel than controller. It's just so much smoother. I haven't been on a wheel personally ever, so it'll be quite exciting for me soon. But you know, so going on board with Rory, he is gonna undercut me, I think here. I try and feint it, and obviously he goes into the pits, and he knows he's gonna be going for it on this his out lap. So I've got to come in and do a really good in lap to try and get ahead of him. And this is what we're going to try and exactly do, riding on board with me for this whole entire lap. So yeah, coming up to the hill section here. I should have been going up to gear 5 there. I should have been going up to gear 5 mid section there. But you know, as you see here, coming to this right hander, going a bit too wide there, and a bit of oversteer does cause me to lose a good couple of attempts. I'd say even a second lost there, as the tyres were squealing. But you know, so this is the moment of truth as we are going to be coming in the pits on this lap. As you see, going on board with me. Rory obviously must have had a decent out lap, as you will see in a second. He is literally coming out of the last corner, as you see here. And I'm literally in the pits, so this is going to be very, very close. Who is going to come out in front? Is it going to be me or Rory coming through? As Rory is on the main straight now, we're going to see riding on board with him. Going to go looking at the pit exit as well. Who is going to be coming out front? There I am. It's going to be very, very close. Oh my God, nearly colliding. And Rory just gets in front of me, so fair play to him. Fair play to you, Rory, if you are watching this video. I doubt you are. But fair play to you. You did get the undercut. I'll give that to you. But yeah, no, so we now have to catch Rory. So again, at the start of the race, we weren't really pressured by Rory, but now, as you can see, his in lap, or his out lap, sorry, was so much better than my in lap. So yeah, now we have to try and prove that we are the better driver around here on Sardinia. And as you see, a little three-man battle going on here. So we've got the German behind us, but as you see, as you will see, during this race, he doesn't really get involved too much. But yeah, so first lap on these fresher tyres, and there's only one lap fresher tyres. Rory's going to have that, obviously, on being on wheel, very smooth. So we're going to have to try and be as smooth as we can as well. So yeah, so coming out of the first couple of corners here, we are going to be on Rory, as this track is just literally, it's so nice and fast flowing, even though it's reverse. It's actually quite nice, believe it or not. You see, Rory makes a little mistake there. We're right on Rory here. As you see, the German's still lurking behind. You see, we're just trying to make the corners a lot more easier. We're going to try and go a bit wider here, try and get a better exit. Are we going to get better exit this time? We're right behind Rory actually. Are we going to be close enough to try and fend a move down the inside? Maybe, I don't know. Here we go, so we're catching on Rory. We're going to be very, very close. Are we going to move to that inside? Maybe. Yes, we're going to dive down. Are we going to get very close to him? Right there. So, he said, I think on his team screen he said something, but in my defence, I was turning my car. As you see, if you even replay it back, if you just skip it back, you will see that I've literally full locked it. So I couldn't even do anything, so I'm very sorry, Rory, for that. As you see at the end of this lap, I do move out the way for him, but other things happen, as you see. So come around this final corner, going onto the straight here, we'll go onto a POV of me outside of the camera. As you see, I did blink right. I basically said on my stream, Rory, get through. He's like, no, you stay ahead. You stay ahead. I was like, okay, no worries. So now this is a fight. So for third, yeah. So like I said, apologies, Rory. I'm trying to do as best I can. You guys know I'm quite clean anyway. I didn't actually mean to bump Rory out the way there. Again, it's just maybe I've late braked a tiny bit too early. Maybe going too deep. Trying to turn in, weren't turning in. So maybe that's probably my fault. But It is what it is. So we're back racing now. Obviously Rory is behind me, so he's not lost any big amount of time. As well as that, the German didn't get through, which is good for me, because if he did get through, then it would have been my bad. But we've got a race on our hands, like I said, lap 14. Surprising how quick this race is actually going. It's only 12 minutes long right now, so yeah. So is Rory going to have enough speed to get me on the inside? No, he's not. The German is there still, lurking. Um, Again, he didn't really oppose much threat, but it was mainly me and Rory. So that's why I made the title "Me versus Rory" for this video. So like I said, Rory, if you are watching, I'll be very appreciated if you did. But yeah, so like I said, well, this track is very small, so you have to try and line up your move for the straight. So as you see, come around the final corner here, Rory's going to get that better line. He's going to get that better exit. As you see, look how close he is here. So he's obviously set this move up for the straight, like everyone has really for this week. Let's see, moving to that inside, let's see, coming onto this camera, going to get a much better vision, and he's going to move down the inside, he's going to fend off very well, and he's going to get the job done. Am I going to get the switcheroo? I have a bit of oversteer there, but yeah, he gets the job completed, so fair play to you, Rory. So now, again, we're on the catch for Rory again, for this P3. Who is going to get this P3? Maybe even the German, you don't know. But you know, so come around this right-hander here. Very hard to get right again, like I said. No one touching the grass there, which is very good. So this is quite clean, obviously via my mistake earlier, but you know it's working. It's working. Look how close we are now to Rory. Rory going a bit wide there. We're going to be very, very close to Rory here. I'm just going on board with me, and we're going to be very close. Are we going to move to that inside? Yes, we are. He's closing off the outside. Rory did say he did like this outside because he wanted to get a better angle of the exit of the corner. As he's trying to get that better angle, but it's just not going to be enough. He is going to not have that overspeed, which is very good for us. So I well defended that, which is good for me. And now Rory again still on us. This is just back on fourth right now on the straights. We just have to get these first two sectors right, and then we're back on the straight. As you see, trying to be as clean as I can, trying to get away from Rory on this sector as well, because again, like I said, you have to set up your move for that straight. As you see, the German's still lurking. He's not done anything except lurk for this whole race. As you see, Rory again, I think, is he going to be close enough this time? Yes, he is. He's going to maybe move to the outside. No, he's going to move to the inside. Nice little fake there, and he's going to move to the outside line as the German now comes in, diving down that inside. This is going to get us and Rory, just about going to get us. Clips Rory, but we're going to still have that overspeed on that exit, as he did go into that very narrow, and we did just about get in front. So this battle is still on for P3. Even the Germans now getting involved. Maybe I should have done a freeway battle as the title for this video. But yeah, no. So Rory got a bit wide there, clipping the gravel and clipping the grass. Look how slow he's going. Definitely lose a good couple of attempts, maybe even half a second. But yeah, as you see here, come around to this last corner. Are we going to get a better exit? We're going to be very, very close. And it is still lap 18, so we've still got 2 more laps. Are we going to have the overspeed again? Yes, we are. We're going to go to that inside line. Are we going to get the job done, though, is the question. Green flags, apparently, the stewards are putting out. And yeah, we're going to go to that inside. Is he gonna get the better exit? He's going to try and get that better angle, but it's just not enough. So now we have to fend off one of my favourite YouTubers right now. So the pressure is on. I mean, having a fast guy on wheel and who's climbing the ranks on the YouTube scene right now behind you is putting a bit of pressure on. The blood flow's starting to go a bit fast now, and the heart's pumping. Let's see, get that bit of oversteer on that last corner there. As you see, my tyres are still not too bad, which is good. Let's see, about halfway through that front left, just under maybe. And I see Rory isn't that close this time, so now we're going to have to fend him off for the last lap. I think it could be enough. Again, it just all depends on these couple of sectors here for that long straight at the end, so we're gonna have to try and just go as fast as we can. We did save our tyres pretty well on this stint actually, which was quite good. So it just shows the controller is there at some stages of the race for you, but if you're on a car that's just is very bad for tyre wear and you're on controller, it's just a no go. But the Genesis is proving that wrong, and we're actually doing not too bad. And coming out the final corner, is Rory going to be close enough? No, he's not. He's going to be basically 8 tenths behind us, and we come home in a juicy P3. It's a great race in there. Great race, Rory. GG's to you. If you are watching this, please comment down below. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, no. So that is the end of that race. That was very good. A lot of battling going on, and again, it was just me versus Rory. I think the German kind of got involved, but it wasn't too much in the scene there. Like I said, it was just lurking. But yeah, guys, thank you guys ever so much for watching this video. If you did make it all the way through, please drop a like and also subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.